Alright, y'all, so now here's the recap for the 2025 Yellawood 500 from Talladega Super Speedway, the wild card race. Um, Dropped the green flag, Michael McDowell led from, who was second? I don't even know who was second, but he led, oh, that's right, Chase Briscoe. It was Michael McDowell who led from Chase Briscoe, and then, they started, shuffling around. Didn't take them long to go 3 wide already, so they went 3 wide, and then they went a little bit of 4 wide racing, and then we didn't see it. We didn't see the big one, but it was a big wreck for a couple drivers on lap 52 with 9 laps to go in stage 1. A multi-car crash involved hard hits, including playoff driver of Chase Elliott. Multiple hard hits, lot of impacts too. Allmendinger, took the worst hit of them all, went up the track and went, oh my gosh, went passenger side of the wall, the car caught on fire. He was on the ground for, I want to say, at least probably 10 to 20 minutes. Thank goodness he was okay, but yes, a lot of big hits. But it wasn't the big one, but it was big for multiple drivers, including Chase Elliott, one of the playoff guys. And then Noah Grass's car did kind of come off the ground when he got, squeezed up against the wall, but it was able to stay intact. And, those side flaps on the side windshield that that NASCAR brought to Daytona, well, they brought them again for Talladega to make sure the cars had not left off the ground. It worked, but for Noah Gragson, not so much, as he got pinched up against the wall and then other cars squeezed it, which kind of lifted the car off the ground, but luckily it was staying on the ground. But yes. So we restart with with Ty Gibbs winning stage 1 by at least a splitter over Tyler Reddick. So yeah, caution flag pit stops, smoothing all that. We start the stage 2. At the moment they ran single file for most of the race in stage 2, and then we had some green flag cycles. Chase Briscoe got for speeding, Kyle Busch caught speeding, Ross Chastain got caught speeding. And then here comes a wave of other cars. And then this was the problem we're going to have with pit stops, is drivers either speeding or spinning out. And that's what happened with SVG. He comes into pit road, hits a little bit of water after the morning rain that, flew over from, that went to Talladega, that for the morning rain. He spins, hits a little bit of the damp patch of water, hits the back of Bell, one of the playoff guys. Luckily, Bell was able to keep going, but SVG couldn't, because he got stuck in the grass from, the morning rains and all that from Talladega. So that brought out the caution again. So, at the end of stage 2, I think it was Chase Briscoe who won stage 2. And then we start the final stage, and, the final stage, Logano led from on, and then the final round of pit stops happened. And then, and then you knew that it was time to start going. They started jockeying around, started going 30 wide once again, and there were 2 laps to go down the back straightaway. Carson Hocevar pushes William Byron, who gets in the back of Chris Buescher, who went spinning down to the inside, hitting the outside wall hard, driver's side, hard into that driver's side door. Buescher was okay, but it brought out the caution again, which forced us into overtime. And then it was close between drivers on making it on fuel to see who would, make it to the end and who wouldn't make it to the end. But, yeah. So we restart with 2 laps to go with the 2 Hendrick cars on the front row. Down the back straightaway, Larson and Hocevar were just all over the place because they kept getting pushes. And that's how these big wrecks happen, is bad pushes or bad blocks. So that happened. I think we come to the white flag, we make it, and if the big wreck did happen on the final lap, the race would be over. So, and then down the back straightaway, Kyle Larson runs out of gas, so, he runs out of fuel. And then going into 3 and 4, Chase Briscoe leads into 3 and 4, and they start joshing around to see who to go. Byron spins, the regular season champion spins, and then Chase Briscoe wins and clinches his spot into the championship 4 with his team of Denny Hamlin. So now the 2 JGR cars and the 2 drivers, Hamlin and Briscoe, are going to the championship 4 to see who will be racing for the title, which means 2 spots left. Christopher Bell and Kyle Larson. Larson plus 36. William Byron, his teammate, is behind him by 36. So, will it be 3 JGR cars versus 1 Hendrick? Or will it be 2 JGR cars versus 200? Because you got to think Christopher Bell could have a bad Martinsville, which could help William Byron also point his way in too. So, will we see another winner? Could we see another playoff driver lock themselves into the championship 4? Or will it be a non-playoff driver winning? And who will advance in Phoenix in just 2 weeks? We'll have to find out. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you for a Martinsville and Mexico City recap as we get ready to see who is going to go into Phoenix as the final 4. And who will win the Mexico City Grand Prix? Will it be Verstappen once again closing in on the title fight? Or will it be the two McLarens finally on top? It will be Piastri and Norris. We'll have to find out and see. Thank you guys for watching.